It's truly amazing. You know, when I listen back to some of the old bits, it's like I forgot about that. I have no recollection of that. So much material passed through our mouths over the years. It's truly incredible. So if you want to email us, mj@mjmorningshow.com. That's mj@mjmorningshow.com. And again, social media on Twitter, I'm at Todd Schnitt. The show is at MJ Morning Show on Twitter. And then on Instagram, the show is at MJ Morning Show on Instagram. And I am at Certified Todd Schnitt on Instagram. So give us a follow everywhere. And then, of course, we have Facebook pages, but I'm locked out of that. So Rachel the Flying Tomato's got to figure that out. And
you brought back that name? Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel.
Let's call her Rachel.
Rachel.
One of our former great interns actually works here in digital at Beasley. So I'm excited.
She's worked here for like 5 years, right? She's been here a while.
Oh, yeah.
Been here a long time.
She's up the chain.
All right. Final moron on the news story today. It's the MJ Morning Show. This is Q105. So 10 minutes from now, Channel 28, an MJ Morning Show segment on the, what do they call the show? Roxanne rolled out of the studio for a second. What's the name of the show?
It's something Tampa Bay, I'm sure.
Yeah, so
Morning something.
The morning thing.
Morning blend.
Yeah, morning
blend.
Is it morning blend?
Yes, that's it.
All right, 10 minutes away, Channel 28. It's me and Fester and Roxanne, and we do a little segment. So they're welcoming us back, the MJ Morning Show.
There was no room for me, obviously.
Did you guys see the murder hornet video that I shot? I don't think I think people took me seriously. I put out a tweet and I put out an Instagram video. There are these hornets up on one of my windows outside of my house on my second floor. And I'm watching these things. I feel like I'm watching some, National Geographic special. And there are like 50 hornets on a nest and they're moving around. But then they get like totally quiet and they all freeze.
When they see you?
Yeah, it was crazy. So I shot the video, and I'm like, oh, my God, I got murder hornets in my house. And people are responding, those aren't murder hornets. I'm joking around. Calm down.
Well, are they wasps?
Come on. I don't know what they are.
They were wasps.
They're big bees.
Yes, they weren't murder hornets. I know that. And people are like, you idiot. They're not murder hornets. So I did shoot the video. It's up on my Twitter feed, at Todd Schnitt. Give me a follow if you want to see it, at Todd Schnitt. Also put the video on my Instagram feed, at Certified Todd Schnitt. That's on Instagram. So follow me on Twitter, at Todd Schnitt, and then give me a follow on Instagram, at Certified Todd Schnitt. And then follow the MJ Morning Show on both. At MJ Morning Show on both Twitter and Instagram. My Facebook is a frigged up mess. And remind me to talk about that tomorrow. I mean, I really hate Facebook.
Don't.
It's all frozen up. It's all screwed up. I can't stand it.
Mine's frozen right now, actually.
I'm locked out. They think I'm like running some kind of an election fraud thing out of Kazakhstan. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Because like 50,000 people shared that the MJ Morning Show is back on Q105. They shut me down. I must be some hack operation. So literally, you can't get a hold of anybody at Facebook. Nobody.
MJ, I got kicked off for a month because I was sim racing and I got in a fight with a guy. You can't get out of it.
Yeah, screw Mark Zuckerberg. I'm fed up. And,
you got to wait.
Right, well, hold on. We'll talk about it in more detail tomorrow.
From the WeatherTight Window Studios, WRBQ HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station. It's the MJ Morning Show, followed by 105 minutes commercial-free to start your workday. 105.
It is 6:54, and my Facebook fiasco continues. What am I talking about? Next.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Everybody's looking for some.
MJ Morning Show, Q105, 6:58. And I am so up to here with Facebook. It's just driving me nuts. MJ here, Froggy, Fester, Roxanne, and you guys heard me probably, a week ago? We were on the air maybe for a week, and I mentioned just my troubles with Facebook. And I've given out my Twitter handle. Follow me on Twitter, at Todd Schnitt. MJ is Todd Schnitt, folks. Surprise. All right. So, at Todd Schnitt on Twitter, at TODDSCHNITT. On Instagram, I put up a bunch of Instagram stuff over the weekend. On Instagram, I am at Certified Todd Schnitt. So give me a follow in both places. Facebook, though, I always found Facebook kind of tedious. Just all the layers and all the junk. So I was never a huge Facebook fan, but I understand the value of using it because, it still had like 30,000 residual MJ Morning Show page fans from back in the day. So, and they're still on there. So I've been using that. We used it to promote the podcast, which was pretty effective. And then like 3-4 months ago, I just got locked out. And I could not get it. I'd sign on.
Your personal account you're locked out of?
I was locked out of. So I have like a Todd Schnitt thing. And then under that, I've got your
pages.
I've got my Todd Schnitt page,
fan page,
and then my MJ Morning Show page. So
right.
There was like, I'd sign on, I'd get a menu, I get to select which one I wanted. And then it was locked. Couldn't do a thing. But then I found out that the app on my phone still works, so I could still post. I couldn't do it on a desktop, but I could do it on my phone. And then that stopped. I got totally locked out, couldn't do anything, and I was getting messages, you need to confirm your identity before you can post again. And what happened was, when I made the announcement on the MJ Morning Show and my Todd Schnitt page on Facebook, when I made the announcement that we were coming back on the air every day on Q105, the thing exploded. It was like shared like 29,000 times. It was much greater than anything else. So that must have tripped some kind of a Facebook algorithm. Oh, my God, this must be some Russian bot.
Did you include the word Burisma in that announcement?
I did not.
You know what you have to do? I had to do this. Is you have to take a picture of your license and you got to send that in, and you have to go through that.
Hold on.
If you want it back.
I couldn't do anything. First of all, there was no provision for that. It was like you must confirm your location, and whenever I would try to, I get to the final steps, and then it just shut off.
God, what a pain.
Or you couldn't go further. There was no way to do. I was so frustrated. I wanted to take my new laptop and smash it against the wall. I want to go to Mark Zuckerberg's house, and I want to punch him in the throat. I want to throat punch the guy. I want to kick him in the crotch with steel-toed construction boots. So my Facebook thing has been totally frigged. Could not get on at all.
And that's like money.
It is. So I get a hold of Rachel the Flying Tomato, who used to be with us over on Gandy. Now she's at Beasley, and she's in digital. She gets a hold of somebody at Beasley Corporate down in Naples, and they have a connection apparently with Facebook. So they get activity rolling. So they're able to, because as a regular person trying to get through to Facebook, you don't stand a snowball's chance in hell.
Or in the studio.
Exactly. The studio is hot as hell. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later on. So it's a good point there, Frog. You're trying to get me going, aren't you? You're trying to ramp me up, aren't you?
Pushing some buttons this morning.
So corporate, there's a woman named Jennifer at corporate, and she was able to get some WD-40 on this rust bucket.
Corporate Beasley.
Yeah,
nice.
At corporate Beasley, and she was able to get my account unlocked.
What? Really?
So my account was unlocked over the weekend, and she sends me a note. I think we have this fixed. Because, again, as a regular person trying to get through to Facebook, you don't stand a chance. It is a circular hell. And I couldn't get anything done. So she gets through. They unlock my accounts, both my Facebook.com/Todd Schnitt and my Facebook.com/MJ Morning Show. But then it signs on with a new template. Did you see the new template? They have a new template.
Yes, not a fan.
And I
don't like change.
I couldn't figure out anywhere. Where do you post?
Did you have a bunch of messages from people waiting for you?
Yeah, there's tons of stuff on there. So, I mean, hundreds and hundreds. But then I can't figure out where I'm supposed to post. I couldn't. Wait a minute. I just signed on this morning to try to show you. Hey, Roxanne, come over to my laptop. Look at Facebook. Where do I post? How do I post a message on this new template that they rolled out? And I just tried to sign on, and it says, due to suspicious activity, you've been locked out of your Facebook account.
Oh, geez.
What the hell? Mark Zuckerberg, I'm coming after you, buddy. I'm coming after. Do you know his sister lived 2 doors down from me on the Upper West Side?
Susan Zuckerberg?
Seriously. Mark Zuckerberg's sister lived 2 doors down from me in a brownstone, 2 doors down from ours on the Upper West Side.
And you can't get Facebook to answer your call.
I'm locked out again. I'm locked out again.
I would have knocked on her door. Give me your brother's info now.
My God.
Can we get your brother on the phone, please?
Give me the gingers.
Fester, I want to send you to Mark Zuckerberg's house. I want you to...
I would have much better luck going to his sister's house because you know where that is.
I do know where it is.
Yeah.
Cheryl's house.
Is it Cheryl?
I think so.
Or Claire?
Unless he has one sister.
Really? Well,
Estelle?
It's Karen.
2 doors down from the place we just vacated.
So
I
you're
had
locked
that
out again.
happen to a friend of mine, and was a TV personality. She had a huge following on Facebook, huge fan page, and all of a sudden she got locked out. Or no, excuse me, she got someone impersonating her.
Somebody
Right,
impersonated her.
copied her.
Did she report it to Facebook?
She reported it to Facebook, and they shut her down.
Oh, no. And so they canceled, and did it go away for good?
Permanently.
Gone?
Yes.
Gone
She
girl?
Gone girl. Bye-bye.
Who's
So she had
running
to start her own new
Unbelievable.
page.
Is Legally Blind Mike working over at Facebook? What's going on?
Did he get a great job that he's terrible at?
God. So now I'm locked out again. So corporate got me unlocked. Now I'm locked out again. And even over the weekend, I couldn't figure out where the hell do I post on this new Facebook template. I've about had it. I'd like to run my vehicle through the front lobby of Facebook. I'm telling you.
You would make the news.
I think
Way to promote the show.
I think I would. MJ Morning Show.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake.
Hey,
Eventually.
Froggy, I'm surprised we didn't think of this. This would have been great. And Fester would have been perfect for this. We would have needed some reinforced rope, though. Did you see man dangling from rope off Trump Tower in Chicago?
Oh, my God.
Demanded to speak to the president.
That's what we need to do, Zuckerberg.
Oh, man. What? Say that again?
That's what we need to do to Zuckerberg. Hang Fester from his house and demand change.
Demand a phone call from Mark Zuckerberg to personally fix MJ's damn Facebook account.
Yeah, but you're right. Fester would need reinforced rope.
Oh, steel cable.
We have to use a chain of some sort. Aircraft carrier grade steel cable.
You need those big chains they used to tie up the cruise ships.
Yeah,
you know,
the big rope
or the big ropes.
line.
Yeah, exactly.
Big rope. Dock line.
Go down to the port where all the cruise ships come in.